Okay, guys, today's 12th of March 2025, Wednesday, Crazy Top Market Talk with KEL once again at 10 a.m. Let's go right now to see what is there for today. Okay, all right. Okay, so before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Now, something to note when I put disclaimer apply, you must understand that you have to do risk management. And unfortunately, it's out last night that some people actually made mistake in the market and they got hit in the market. I'll talk about this in the revision later. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the market right now and let's zoom the day chart first. Now, every morning you notice that I always cover the day chart first, then I go to the 5 minute because the day chart is a very important exercise to do to know what to prepare for the day. If you don't know your circumference, your environment, your situation you are right now, it's going to be very, very, very dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about the U.S. stock market first. Now U.S. stock market continued to go down. Yeah, it continued to go down. I'll explain to you in the revision later, because Donald Trump have been really going crazy with his way of tariffs. Now normally tariffs is always mentioned on Friday evening or during the weekend, so like that it won't affect the stock market. But for Donald Trump, he's a loose cannon. He don't care. So when Canada basically come in and increase the tariff for the automobile, he went in again and said, okay, fine, you do this to me, I do this to you again. And then the thing exploded. And of course, there are a lot of rising concern right now. Is there going to be a recession? Which I share with you, it could be a technical recession. Yeah. Okay. Now the CPI data will be coming out tonight. This is going to be important. I think the CPI data will be good. Yes, it will be good. Yeah, because we do see that a lot of costs is coming down for US, especially the crude oil and some of the basic necessity. All right, Walmart has came out that said that they are looking at the reduction of price earnings because of that. The only thing is that the PPI may go up because a lot of people buy a lot of things before the rise of these tariffs. So that's why the PPI may be the one that's going to hamper the market. But if we talk about CPI and PPI, CPI is more important. Okay. All right. So something to take note of. Okay. So let's look at the today's market right now. Let's take a look at the OP. Today's OP is 41,480. Now think about this. The Dow Jones was trading at 45,000 back then. That was the early start of February, right in February. And now it's cascaded all the way down to 41,000. Oh my goodness, 3,500 points in just a span of 1.5 months. And I've been telling you guys that this will happen, and it really have happened. So now the thing is this, guys, you have to do something here. The market now, you are seeing that the KCX is blinking, right? Do you notice that the blinker now is actually getting smaller here? Yes, if you compare yesterday's blinker, if you put your mouse over, you could see a number there. Okay, let's put it near us, yeah? Can you see number there? Minus 318.735. Can you see that? Can you see that? Minus 318.735. If yes, put a yes over there. If can you see the KCX one minus 318.1735? Can you see it right now? Yeah. Okay, so you can see that, right? That is the KCX of yesterday. Now look at the KCX of today. Now move your mouse over. You'll see minus 300, minus 300. So what I'm trying to say that there is a reprieve, a recovery right now on the Dow Jones. Okay, so this is a one good way to know that we are looking at a potential technical recovery. Now the pivot one itself is 41,563, and this is something that I want you to take note. If the Dow Jones go past 41,563, it will become a classic buy signal. Now to buy, it's like crazy now. If I was everybody around me all calling for sell, it's very typical. When everybody call for sell, you just have to see the market and decide. So now the thing is this, the MLP is 41,680. So I believe that once the market goes up, the first challenge will be the MLP of today. Okay, that is at 41,680. Okay, that will be the first challenge. And if the market can continue to rise, then the first target will be at 41,924. Now, why am I turning bullish? Because the market has been selling, guys. It's been selling. So with the KCX right now turning, I don't see a reason for me to take the fundamental part. I'll go for the technical part itself. All clear? If all clear, press number 1 right now. Okay, so now we can see that the Dow has is coming up towards a pivot one. Now pivot one is a resistance, right? So the market has to break it convincingly, then it's a buy. Okay, because convincingly, just buy some first, then you see whether it can sustain above it. Okay. All right, so let's just look at the 5 minute chart of the Dow, and you can see the momentum moving now. You can take a look and show you. Okay, so this is the Dow. So this morning, there's sideways momentum, but you can see the boys have been in the market, that the retail came in a little bit, and then there was some profit taking as usual, but now we have a diamond coming up. And do you see that blue arrow there? Yes. Why the blue arrow is there? Because it has basically broke above. Okay, it broke above the pivot one and it's above OP. That's why the blue diamond appear. If it goes below the OP, then the diamond, the blue arrow will not be there. Okay, so something to watch out for. Yeah, if the market fails to stay above pivot one, the blue arrow will be there. So there is a four diamond and a potential blue diamond together right here. So that means that right, this could be a very easy breakout to KTR plus one at 41,635. Okay, so everyone, okay, bye bye, Shafiq. Yeah, okay. So if the Dow Jones do move up, this will be a buy over here as well. Okay, so watch out for that. This should be a buy over here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is for Dow. Okay, let's look at the gold for the gold market, shall we? Okay, here we go. This gold. Okay, so gold is an interesting one. Now, gold, we are seeing a clear CCRY on gold, okay? But why don't we have the KCL? It's not the new one. It's because the KCL that is still available is based on the one previously, the yellow to red, and the KSI was red. So that's why now it's CCRY, right? But the KCL is still the yesterday's one. Hence, therefore, the market is still watching using it 2888 as a form of a base level. Yeah, as a form of a base level. Okay. All right. So now the thing is this for today's gold, very simple. Okay, gold has been consolidating for the last few days, but the KSI rate. So there's two prong on there. Number one, if the gold price do go up, all right, it should be able to tackle the KCB at 2952, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, let me just double check. 2952, correct, the KCB. Okay, that should be able to put up. Now, but because the KSI has been red and the market been consolidating, there is also a chance that we may see the market coming down to here, which is 2856 and even potentially 2832 with the start of the upside. Okay. So now let me just ask and poll with everybody. What do you think? Is the goal going to 2952 or going to 2856? Okay. 2952 or 2856. Please key in right now to the comment box. I want to see what you have and what's your view here itself. Everyone, let's do it. 2952 or 2856. Okay, so we can see that David looking at 2832. Okay, wow. Susan Tan, 2952. Oh, sorry, different person. Is it same person? Okay. All right, 2856. Nigel, 2952. 2952. 2856 for 2852 Yo, Andrew 2856, Allison 2856, Chen 2856, and Vincent 2952, Janet 2856, T 2952. Okay, so we have a bit of half here, yeah. So if you ask me, okay, you ask me today, yeah, only I think, not I think today gold will be going to 2952. Okay, which is here. Okay, so what's the reason for that? Okay, what's the reason? Because 2952, if that because of the KCL at 2888. Okay, that is the first reason. Second reason is above MA 2906. Third reason is above MLP 2902. So these are the few reasons why I think gold will go up to 2952. And because of the CPI data, I think the CPI data do speak for itself that tonight maybe will be good for it. Okay. So what is going to be scary is this. If the market hit 2952 first, and then after that it hits here, and after that when it hit that point, it come back down and the KSI stays red in color. Oh dear. Now, if the market really hit 2952, okay, remember that today, hit 2952, and then the KSI stays red. Oh gosh, that is no good. And if the market after that do pull back, then yes, I think we'll see 2856. All clear? If all clear is all right, press number 2 right now. So this is what is going to happen. Now, if the KSI turns green, then of course I will not do anything away. Okay, I will not short the gold. All right, Ken. So this is my personal take. Okay, if this happen, what should we do? At least there's a game plan for all of us, and I'm basically guiding you guys to this, and hopefully you guys can make money from the market together. Okay, all clear? Yeah. All right. So good. Now let's look at the some market at the same time right now. Yesterday I was sharing with some of you Tesla. Now why am I looking at Tesla? Okay, so Tesla, as you can see, we saw it coming down strongly the day before. And the KCX, can you see that? The KCX is have a very deep KCX here, and the next day now it's turning back up again. So the price is about the same, but the KCX is turning around. So I think that Tesla can try. So if Tesla recover, we may see 251. Today is 230. So if Tesla do come down, we may see a 251. That means about $21 upside. Now we saw that Donald Trump seemingly looking at Tesla also. So maybe like I say again, just for the publicity act, the market may recover to 251. Okay, 251 for Tesla. So watch out for that, Tesla. Okay, all right. So next market I want to share with you is this market called DAX. Now, DAX is actually a elephant trade in the making. Yes, can you see that 4 days downwards, but the KSI stays green. So today for DAX, watch out. If the DAX open and stay above OP and trade upwards, DAX can go all the way here itself, and that number is 23474. 23474. Now, of course, someone asked this question: how come the DAX doesn't come down while the US is slamming? It's because the funds go to DAX law. So simple as that. Yes, the funds basically goes into DAX. But KEL, but why is it coming down? Of course, the US market dropped by almost 10% for the S&P 500. Of course, there must be a little bit reprieve, right? Cannot be like, so clear cut. So I think DAX is going to see 23747. Sorry, 23474. Sorry, my bad. 23474 in the near term if the DAX do recover. So today, give you another tip of the day. Watch out for that. Yeah, DAX a potential elephant trade. Okay, elephant trade setup. Okay, so watch out for DAX, guys. Don't miss out this potential trade and make money from it. So I really want you to make money, DAX. Yeah. Okay, that will be all for this morning session. All right, we will now take 1 minute break. We continue with the revision. This one a bit longer. Today, I prepared for some stuff for you all. Okay, let's give me a while. Let's stop the recording first.